You've ever had here at Comedy Fight Club. So Fight Club, I need all the energy you have one more time. Are you ready for this main event? Yeah. Introducing first, he looks like a Furby converted to Judaism, Ilya Laksin! What's up, Ilya? How are you doing?
Great. Good Mother's Day, guys, right?
Yeah.
That's the riffing up top, guys. That's the kind of improv you can expect for the next 3 rounds.
It's just going to be 2 autistic people reading off their phones. You ready for this fight, Ilya?
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Cody and I were getting along, drinking out there. He's an alcoholic, so I didn't think he'd be drinking as much as he is, but he's committed.
Hell yeah. We are going to meet your opponent now. He looks like he thinks Roe versus Wade is a UFC main event. Cody Wright! What's up, Cody? You ready for this main event?
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be a 3-round battle. 4 jokes in round 1. Cody, Ilya, which one of you two wants to kick us off?
We were trying to riff on this backstage.
And we had nothing. This is also the charisma you can expect for the next 3 rounds. I'll go first.
Ilya's gonna go first. Cody's going second. Fight Club, one more time, despite everything you've heard from them so far. Are you excited for this main event?
It's
4 jokes, tit for tat. This main event starts now.
Thank you. Cody, you...
Round 1.
Sorry, I jumped in first. I was over eager. Cody, you off-season rodeo clown. You look like you're not allowed to surf within 500 feet of a school. Okay, I expected more, I'll be honest.
Ilya is undefeated in Russian roulette. And he loves the sport. He's very passionate about it. 1, because he's Russian. And 2, he's Jewish and he loves the idea of gambling, but not risking any money.
Thank you, Weird Al chokes on dicks. Cody lives in his mom's house and shares a bunk bed with his girlfriend. But he lets her take the top bunk. That's impressive. Even in a heterosexual relationship, he somehow found a way to be a bottom.
All the power resides at the bottom. Everyone knows that.
Dude, don't riff. This room is not fun. It's not even good. Let's just get through this fucking thing.
But look what
This is a bad night.
But look what you've just done, dude.
I just thought it was the undercards. It might be us too.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
No, you're doing great. Thank you. You're here for me.
This sucks. I hate
Ilya's tits look like the eyes of a sad chameleon. I guess that joke only works for me because I just bought chameleons. And can you imagine his tits just started looking around the room or whatever?
You always look like you just bought chameleons, Cody.
I got some in my sleeve.
Okay. Cody's an exterminator. I'm pretty sure the only thing he exterminates is all the moisture from his girlfriend's vagina.
Headshot.
So Ilya is American or Russian, came to America. He's like a bizarro Bert Kreischer, but instead of being an alcoholic, he's like addicted to Zoloft or some shit. You know, like if he like took his shirt off when he gets on stage, but he just kind of like covers himself, just like I'm a machine. I'm a machine. Or actually, I like the idea if you get on stage and you just take your pants off, you just like.
Congratulations.
Pants look on there. There's not really a joke there, but just imagine it.
Thanks for clarifying that there wasn't a joke there.
You're welcome.
Thank you for taking time away from explaining the rules of frisbee golf to your stepdad. That was the first part. There's still more joke. I'm going to do it anyway. You look like Hermione if she dropped out of Hogwarts and started working at a dispensary.
Ilya got a vasectomy. Wait, no, you didn't get this. What's the one where you...
That's circumcised.
Yeah.
Retard alert! Retard alert, player!
Yeah, that's it. Ilya got a Jewish vasectomy. Yeah. When he was 16, he got a circumcision. And it was because he wanted his penis touched, but his insurance didn't cover prostitute. Remember when I said Jewish vasectomy?
Bruh.
Fight Club, give it up for the first round of this main event! Ali O'Neill, you want to come and beat Cody Wright for the rest of the fight? We're going to go to our judges. We don't have to pick a winner yet, but so far after round one, Robbie, what are you thinking?
Oh man, this felt like tailgating outside a Slipknot concert.
Jank him.
Whoa, I can't believe you know. Just kidding. I mean, the best part of the whole fucking match is all the beer on the floor right in front of you.
Cody is really Slipknot coordinated.
Cody.
Right?
Man, Cody, I kind of love Cody because he just reminds me of everyone I smoked weed with in high school. Just like,
I'm back, baby.
I know, man. You just are like, dude, this is the coolest thing you could ever do, you know?
And he goes back to the same high school to sell weed.
Yeah. Man, you guys look like the two different kinds of guys I met at Skankfest. Yeah, man, that's fun. This was fun. I think the crowd's a little tired, but that's okay. I think it'll get better.
Hey, you know, Robbie thinks it'll get better.
Mersh,
I
tell us
praise
why.
your optimism.
Yes, Mersh, tell us why it won't get better.
Hey, I'm not gonna do that. Cody, by the way, when you went to your guidance counselor in high school, they basically just went like pirate or like drummer or
I
like
did.
undercover cop.
I
Like
swear
that's your
to-
3 jobs.
I swear to God, I
You're
told my
allowed to
guidance
have.
counselor I was going out to sea for 2 years.
Yeah,
So,
he looks like a pirate that plays the drums. You know what I mean? And you look like Zach Amico came back in time like 10 years and is trying to convince Zach somehow to tell us, like, tell him to don't go to war with Russia. It's really bad. Don't ask how I got this time machine. So I gotta give it to Ghost of Zach Amico's future.
All right, Mersh thinks Ilya's got it so far. Royce Lopez, how you feel after round one?
Cody looks like someone that defends. Sublimer Rome is still good, dude. All right, all right. I swear. Just listen, dude. He did the tattoo for them, bro.
Lip rings are sweet.
Dude, honestly, some nights he's even better than
Yeah,
I swear to God.
You know, if you give him the same amount of heroin, he's still alive.
Yeah. Nelly, you said you're from Russia?
I was born there.
Yeah, you were. You're like, that's like the worst thing that's come out of Russian recent history. But I gotta give it to you though, because the breaking the fourth wall fucking killed me. that really got me. That really made my nose red.
So
When
far,
you turned on us,
Yeah.
that's when I really felt connected to you.
Ilya's winning so far for telling everyone in the room that he doesn't like them. We got a fun main event brewing here. We got 2 more rounds. We're gonna go 4 jokes straight through, starting with Cody. Fight Club, you still have some energy left. You ready for round 2? Yeah. 4 jokes starting with Cody. Round 2 starts now.
Round 2.
All right. Ilya, seriously though, Ilya did get a circumcision when he was 16. You know, he got his foreskin removed by a few Jews. He called him up. He was like, "Yo, get this foreskin out of here." Which is, you know, there's nothing funny about a 16-year-old calling a few hairy Jews, like, "Yo, can you get this shit off my hands?" You know, like, I get it. Though you're 16, you're kind of like, maybe if I, you know, call somebody to fiddle around down there, it might draw more people to the occasion. It's kind of like maybe, I don't know how you came up with the idea to do this, but maybe it was like it came to you in a dream. You know, like that movie.
Is this still the first joke?
Yes.
It's all set up.
Thanks for the momentum, Kill. You fuck. You not even know how to run a goddamn comedy fight club, you no-sleeve having bitch. Shut the fuck up before I slap your forearms. Alright. Sorry, I got heated. So I was in the middle of my big fun finish.
Matt, he was crushing. How did you interrupt him?
I want to hear the end of the story.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't set up like all these things that just have like a momentum thing. It's fine.
Momentum's overrated.
Alright, so then we'll just do it like this. We'll just do your dumb show like this. So then Ilya like has circumcision, right? So I thought it was gonna be like the Field of Wet Dreams, because you know the Field of Dreams, the movie where they call the thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So maybe it's more like Wayne's World, but so it's not like it's like a Field of Wet Dreams. There's the joke, right? There's a punchline. There's one. Count it. Field of Wet Dreams. That's
Another one.
Field of Wet Dreams. But maybe it's more like Wayne's World. You know how they did their own rendition of it? But it's like a Jewish Jim Morrison coming to you, trying to convince you, like, hey, maybe you should sacrifice the tip of your penis to get some pussy. If you cut it, you will come. You know, there's another joke like that.
And another one.
Ilya told me that he isn't that interesting, and then said that he got his penis chopped off when he was 16. And I was just like, it kind of sounded like a fashion statement. Like, I don't really have anything going for me, but when I was 16, like I saw everybody like wearing those, you know those pants that you used to wear that you would unzip and then turn them into shorts? He's like, oh, I see where you guys are going with that. I'll beat you to the punchline. Get ahead of the... All right, cool. That one didn't count.
Bruh.
No, but seriously though, you're not interesting. The second thing Ilya told me was that he's like, you know what? Let me fill you in on my 16-year-old boy penis. All right.
Boo this man!
I think we gave the Shrooms guy too much shit. He kept it way better together than that fucking guy.
Did you guys also scream during his set?
What?
Did you interrupt him during his set?
In fact, I
My
did.
feelings are hurt. Oh, actually, yeah, he did. Shit.
Ilya Laksin.
Okay. Cody's dad converted to Judaism to marry his mother, and then he died of cancer. Talk about dedication. Your dad became a Jew and then immediately found something to complain about. You look like you used the word gnarly in his eulogy. Cody has 2 DUIs, which is very difficult to get on a unicycle. I'm doing what I fucking want. Because of his DUIs, Cody has one of those cars that won't start until you blow into it. It's also one of those cars that won't run until he asks his girlfriend for gas money. Honestly, you know, in the old days, they used to drown redheaded children. It turns out it's much crueler just to let them live. Your life is such a disaster. The people of Ukraine took up a collection. Honestly, it's astonishing to me you haven't killed yourself. What are you waiting for? Is there a new hacky sack coming out? That's it.
2023 collection's looking pretty tight.
Fight Club, give it up for round 2 of this main event! Royce Lopez will come to you. Make sense of what we just saw.
I'm not a god. Cody was acting like Jim Carrey, like he was in character for a role, like annoying, and off-putting.
Yeah.
But he does look like he'd be a body double in Workaholics or something. A stand-in.
You looks like you saw a dude, where's my car? That'll be my personality forever.
That's me. I love how upset Ilya is, though. I feel it. No. It's something so genuine about it. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, the real Russian anger there.
Yeah.
It's the Jewish side.
It's the Jewish side.
It's all Jewish, brother.
Mersh, what are you thinking after round 2?
I gotta say that this was like watching Lieutenant Dan just cut his own lights out. Slowly and painfully. It was interesting, I suppose. But I gotta give it to the Russian Jew over here, which, I mean, again,
Against everything you
guys
believe
are fucking good. You know, you charm everyone, and everybody, oh man, there's Trotsky guy, he sure is alright, he's a fucking pisser. And this is how it starts, but yeah, I'll give it over there.
Mersh thinks Ilya's got it so far. Robbie Goodwin, what do you think of round 2?
Great battle, neck and neck. When it started, Matt was like, I learned Cody is 20th ranked in Philly. I was like, are there even 20 roast battlers in Philly? How's he ranked 20th? And now I know. I mean,
There's 20, yeah, exactly.
I should be way further back. I don't do these things.
I gotta say, you were kind of charming me. A lot of these other ones I struggled to pay attention, but that one I watched the whole thing. I was like, Because the best part also is not just your jokes, but the faraway look in Matt's eyes while you're doing whatever the hell you're doing.
Yeah, it's tough to deliver in the middle of people talking during your shit.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're right. If it weren't for me, you would have crushed. Ilya. I like Ilya started just delivering stuff like Woody Allen as if he was a bully. He's like, you're the worst. He's just the worst kind of person. You should feel ashamed of yourself. You know? I mean, of course, are we going around 3?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, close battle, neck and neck. Excited to see what happens next.
We are going to run to round 3. We're going to pick a winner at the end of this round. Fight Club, you still ready? You ready for round 3 of this main event?
Yeah.
4 jokes, tit for tat, starting with Ilya. Round 3 starts now.
Final round.
Let's go, Ilya.
Thanks, man. Cody was a child model. I didn't know you could model autism. I like fizzling me out, guys. That's me.
Another one.
Alright. I'm trying to recover. My feelings are hurt. It's okay, dude. Alright. So, Ilya has OCD, which means that he touches and does things weird. Like if you told him to do jazz hands, he would paint his hands black and then start playing the saxophone.
Don't wait. Call 8.
I understand why people flew buildings. You guys all know what I was gonna
You guys
say.
remember 9/11? They flew buildings into planes. It was fucking crazy. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Cody has scoliosis, he told me. I'm sure sleeping on a bunk bed helps with that. Cody, if you think your spine is fucked up, wait until I tell you about every other aspect of your life.
So Ilya has a wife that's a girl, and I will keep her name
Hell yeah.
out of my mouth because I don't want to get fucking slapped because of the recent spike of cucks doing that lately.
It's hard to tell when you're done. Cody told me he has grandma hands. That's right. He doesn't think he complains about it. He says he doesn't like his hands because they're too small and ugly. Cody, you are not focusing on the right problems. Who cares if your hands are too small? What, do you need them to count money or call your dad?
Bitch.
You guys remember his dad's dead? That was a big part of an earlier thing I said.
Ilya and his wife both became lawyers because he kept hearing about people getting fucked by the long dick of the law, and he wanted to watch it fuck his wife. That's a good joke. You guys are assholes.
So you guys just think that we did. Last joke.
Thank you, weird alcoholic. So if you guys aren't keeping track, Cody has 2 DUIs and 0 DADs.
It took him a second to spell out that. Oh man. So Ilya he looks nice and cuddly. He kind of looks like that thing from Star Wars that Han Solo cut open to put fucking Luke in there so he didn't freeze to death. That's actually why Ilya came from Russia, because homeless people in Russia kept slicing him open and then sleeping him in at night so he wouldn't freeze to death. That's actually where they come up with the term Russian nesting doll. Now that's the best joke of the night. Fuckers.
I'm dying.
Fight Club! Give it up for this main event! We'll go to you guys first, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight, overall after all 3 rounds, is Cody Wright?
Oh my God!
Or is the winner of this fight Ilya Laksin? Crowd vote goes to Ilya. Robbie, why don't you tell us why Ilya won also?
More like Cody wrong. I did kind of respect Cody because
I like watching him try to put his jacket on.
what the hell? This whole the whole last like 5 minutes was Cody acting like a drunk guy trying to prove to a cop that he's not drunk. You know? He's like, oh no, I got my jokes.
He started to sound like James Coburn.
Yeah, I did start to really love that last joke. Not for the material, just hearing a guy in a Philly accent recap Star Wars. Just being like, okay, so they're on Tatooine, right? And Jabba the Hutt, he's there, and he slices him open. It's a lot like getting a hoagie from Wawa. Thanks. Thanks, Dory. What? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, hell no. Yeah, now I'm going to vote for you. Regional humor. I mean, Ilya, obviously, but why'd you book this guy for a main event? Why'd you do that?
He's done main events before.
Oh, what happened?
He fucking fooled me is what happened.
Nobody really interrupts you during your middle thing, dude. It's a whole thing I had planned.
I can't.
You're turning into fucking Chris Farley in the motivational speech or sketch. I had a plan! I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't interrupt that last round, and, you know.
That last joke was sick, dude. I don't care what anyone says.
That's good, because you lost. Shut up! Ilya won, obviously.
You came from Philly to vote for this.
What?
Or from Florida, right? You came all the way from Florida?
No,
I came all the way from fucking 10 blocks north.
Oh.
You drove farther than me.
Yeah.
Another vote for Ilya. Mersh, what do you think? Who do you think won this main event?
As one of the people that came from Florida, and thankfully not for this, you know, I thought that caveman guy, the more you double and triple down on how good you think that joke was, the better I feel. So I really want to just see you keep going. No, it's 2 hours.
Pretty
from
good,
now,
though. You get it, though?
2 hours from now, it's closing time at the bar. There's just gonna be three
A Russian
channel
nesting doll,
drugs
there's
that
more
he's gonna
inside
go,
it, and he
I'm
put the
telling
thing
you, it was
inside
fucking
the
good,
thing.
man. And these pieces of shit, they didn't fucking get it, man. Because they don't get my fucking humor, man.
You see, comedy is an art.
It's subjective, bro.
Yeah, sometimes they don't know what colors you're using.
And I gotta ask, is it Ilya or Ilya? Ilya. You definitely made me laugh, and I'm not totally convinced you're not some weird ghost of Zachariko. So, yeah, Ilya.
Another vote for Ilya Laksin, Royce Lopez.
I don't know. I thought that joke was pretty good. I'm kidding, man. No, it was terrible.
Nice misdirection.
Thanks. At least this had direction. He sounds like he sounds.
I should fucking vote with you, man. That was good.
He sounds like every drunk guy that sits behind you, like at a Denny's.
How many times have you been to Denny's, you fat fuck?
He's gonna have so many arguments with the shampoo bottles in the shower tonight. Oh, bro, I should have said this.
Yeah, I was kicked out of the one from South Lakeland, but now I'm still allowed in this one.
Vasectomy, circumcision, they're pretty close, right?
Yeah, I'll bet none of them even fucking heard of Star Wars, you know?
Ilya for sure, man. That was great.
Another vote for Ilya. Fun main event from Fight Club. Give it up for your winner, Ilya Laksin.
You win.